Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about ratios and rates. These are very important math ideas that help us compare things in real life. You'll see ratios and rates when you cook, shop, travel, or even play sports.
Hi everyone, I am Math Master John. Welcome back to our math class. Today we're going to learn about ratios and rates. These are very important math ideas that help us compare things in real life. You will see ratios and rates when you cook, shop, travel, or even play sports. Let's get started. First, let's talk about ratios. A ratio compares two quantities. It tells us how much of one thing there is compared to another. For example, imagine you have 2 red apples and 3 green apples. The ratio of red apples to green apples is 2 to 3. We can write the ratio in different ways. 2 to 3, 2 to 3 using colon, 2 over 3. All of these mean the same thing. Here's another example. If there is 10 students in a class and 6 are girls, then 4 are boys, the ratio of girls to boys is 6 to 4. We can also simplify ratio. 6 to 4 becomes 3 to 2. Ratios help us compare groups clearly and simply. Now let's learn about rates. A rate is a special kind of ratio. It compares two quantities with different units. For example, 60 miles in 2 hours. This is a rate because miles and hours are different units. Rates help us understand speed, cost, and time. A unit rate is a rate with a denominator of 1. Let's look at this example. If a car travels 60 miles in 2 hours, we divide 60 by 2. That gives us 30 miles per hour. Unit rates make it easier to compare situations. Here are some real-life examples of rates. Price per item, miles per hour, words per minute. If 4 notebooks cost $8, the unit rate is $2 per notebook. We use rates all the time, even when we don't notice it. Let's compare ratios and rates. A ratio compares quantities with the same units. A rate compares quantities with different units. Both help us understand relationships between numbers. Let's review. A ratio compares two quantities. A rate compares two quantities with different units. A unit rate has a denominator of 1. Ratios and rates help us make smart decisions every day. Great job today. In the next lesson, we will practice solving problems using ratios and rates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.